Hey everyone, today we're playing as Gabe up against Harishchandra, which I haven't played against in ages. The unfortunate thing is, yes, we probably do want to get tagged at some point. Well, we do want to siphon, so we will be temporarily tagged at the very least. Opening hand is decent. It's got good money. It's got Temujin. I think we keep. So our first turn can be Temujin and Hammer. You do lose out in Desperado. So maybe we'll just be doing a setup turn instead of like Desperado. Take a poke at HQ, see if they'll res something, because we do want to find out what kind of thing we're dealing with. Beanstalk royalties, interesting. And let's pop this down. Let's see at least. It's been a while since people have played against Gabe, so the typical the typical thinking is that you don't res whatever's on HQ, because otherwise you give them knowledge of what they need to get through and break, or what they need to deal with for siphoning and all that kind of thing. Unfortunately, Data Raven is a problematic piece of ice, because if we want to siphon, we are now dealing with 3 tags. This could be like Keegan Lane, could also be Chrysium, which is why we play Interdiction. So this turn we're just going to money up on Archives. We can get plenty of money here, and at least that way we get away from the hard-hitting news threat. And it also means if the ice up here, it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll have 15 credits for our name, and we can start working with that. We need to get John Masanori down soon as well. But you can imagine there's going to be a lot of turn-based or tag-based ice here. So Turnbike's going to be annoying. Gutenberg is typically put on R&D, also very annoying. So there are things to watch out for. And they're not short of money anyway, which is unfortunate for us. But at least we can start getting our typical engine up and running. Data Raven, we've got Mongoose now, so that at least is something. And we have a siphon. So maybe we can make them a little bit afraid that we might actually siphon them. 3 tags is not something we want to deal with, but we do have an Iron Marin as well actually, so I'm going to try and draw for him. If we can find him soon, that does allow us to put on a lot more pressure. It means if they try to score an agenda, or if we steal, we're benefiting, we'll be able to remove tags on the fly. And that is obviously a lot better for us. Now, what are we looking at here? We haven't found Tracker, so we can't really pressure this. We do have an inside job as well, so we can draw for that. Draw. Okay, we'll just do Mongoose, and I think same old thing. Part of me was thinking going for money, but if this is like breaking news into closed accounts, that would hit us pretty hard, and at least Temujin Dirty Laundry allows us to bounce back from that. But yes, Iron Marin is really the card you want to find at the moment. As Bayokan pointed out, it is not the ideal tag avoidance system. Well, it's not a tag avoidance at all, to be fair. So there are certain combinations that can hit you. But it is very good for removing tags. And at least you benefit in other matches where you can just draw. So let's just draw once. Legwork is decent. I don't know what we're dealing with here. We do also have Sneak Door, so that is something that we'll probably want to find sooner rather than later. Maybe draw again. Career Fair gets us nothing at the moment. I think this and just take a credit. We are unfortunately binning one of our interdictions. It does reveal that information to them. And this is possibly an agenda push. Oh no, okay. Interesting. So we still need to find our inside job or something, I imagine. Or Aaron Martin would be lovely to find here. Let's draw. Nope. Okay, we're going to run. Oh, John Massenori's going to mess us up. Same old thing. And gamble. So this has not worked out very well for us. If this is breaking news, it's going to hurt. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. Corporate sales team will help them tick back up. I think we just run archives, see what this card was, get our money, get our draw. A snare, right. Draw. There's Earthrise, great. Now we are getting there. And I still want to hold on to money, I think, in case of emergency. Don't want to run last click, so we'll take money. Very soon, though, we do need to start pressuring R&D, see what this mad stuff is with HQ. If we could find our sneak door, that would be ideal. It would get us in, we'd be able to play around all of this stuff. Going for the advancing again. So are we dealing with like a price hike over here? Is this going to be Sansan? I just don't know, and we still can't find anything. So let's draw once. John Massenori is not the connection I wanted to find. Run server 1. If we have to, we will use either. That will at least get us a draw. IP block. Right. But at least it is... Oh, no, it's a barrier. Oh, well. So we could try and trace through, or we can just pay, because... Yeah, we do have to pay, because otherwise it is an in the run. And we're going to cost them 2 credits, which isn't ideal. We get ourselves a corroder. Okay, that is decent. At least we can get. We could go again, but we would end up tagged very badly. So instead we will crack a hedge fund, remove tag, get rid of Eater and the other Jan Massenori, and maybe Katie Jones. It's pretty galling that this is the only piece of ice that's holding on and is holding us out. So Sam's hospitality. Well, that's really annoying. And of course that is our only corroder. So now they just what? Slow advance Beal to victory? Maybe. Or we find inside job. Or not. So it's possible that they just slow advance a Beal to victory here. And we draw another siphon. Let's get rid of Sure Gamble and let's get rid of siphon. Maybe they'll feel good about themselves. We can same old thing if needs be. So 1 in 21. And really we should be looking at R&D soon as well. At least we'll get some accesses. Okay, that's not too bad, but it does mean they can just slam something here again. And again, they're going for the advancement. Please find my inside job. Nope. Sneak door, though. Sneak door is decent. And at least now we have Iron Marin as well. Let's get 2 runs here. So let's check out some of these upgrades first. We don't really care about that. Price sec. We do care about that. So we could have gone in the front way all along. And we lose legwork, which would have been very useful. Get an explosive loser though. Which we will steal. We will use that to remove that. And we can put down tracker, which will get us in here. Provided we break the trace. So, no, it's inside job that we need to find. Or bust. But at least now we can keep sneak dooring. We know now what we're dealing with. So this is actually a paidability window, or paidability, which means the Navi grid will fire on preventing us from using Iron Marin when trying to go through Data Raven. At least I think it is. So that gets that safe. If this is an agenda, then they can just easily get this out and win. Obviously they were preventing the sneak door play. If we could find inside job. There we go. And now at least we have the same old things as well, provided that it doesn't get arc lockdown. Could be a trap, of course, in which case we're very, very sad. Price sec, that's fine. Get rid of that, and we can. See, now we can get rid of all of the tags. So Siphon is actually pretty decent. We'll draw 1,000,000 cards though. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Could probably get rid of Earthrise. Yeah, I think we Siphon here. Can probably get rid of Interdiction. We should hold on to that actually. We will remove the tags on their turn. Tracker. I'm not sure about. I think we can get rid of it. Temusion we can probably get rid of as well, because we have a couple of same old things. I think Tracker's the better bin here. So we'll end our turn, and then we will use this. So anything that gets installed in here, we now have to go for. We can Siphon again. We can also sneak door a couple of times. We're going to draw so many cards. Targeted marketing, so presumably for Siphon. if we want to siphon again, we can same old thing, interdiction. Career fair doesn't really help us at the moment, actually. So let's run R&D instead. IP block again. Okay. Boost, break, and break, just so we're not picking up extra tags. We will laundry archives. Just get cards out of hand and lots of money. We will sneak door. Get a price hack before it gets us. And we can remove a tag if we want manually, or which seems wise. One authorized to go. Getting rid of this, getting rid of this. So many cards to get rid of. Probably doesn't seem like we need a code gate breaker, but then again we don't want to get stuck that way. So I think we just install something from hand. Same old thing. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Could even get rid of career fair. We have a lot of money. And passport. Actually no, we can get rid of Earthrise. What am I talking about? And turn. Take this. Shutdown is moderately useful. So they have money again. We can start making a count though. Still one memory. Let's do this. Let us dirty laundry archives. There we go. Turning wheel is useful. I think we get this down, and then we could levy. I think we just run archives again for... No, let's sneak door. Target marketing. Okay, so they can win this this game of currents, which is unfortunate for us. So maybe siphon isn't all that good. Which is also kind of the only reason we have a levy in the deck. That are getting back things like Corroder, which is now missing in action. We cannot get past this. Our only out at the moment is inside job. Actually, we can trash eater by putting down passport. We can same old thing inside job this and win the trace, which seems okay because we do have levy. Oops. Let's start our turn, not get over eager. So we get through a paltry vanilla. And now we will trace. I think we can bounce back faster. It also means we can get through here. So sure enough, costing us a lot of money. But we can get through. And we get a food. Magic. And let's sneak door again, maybe. Because it gets us money. Gets us info. Oh no, that's terrible. So we lose our... That is bad. Back in a moment. Right, so we are back. Unfortunately, targeted marketing has been used on Levy. But we kind of have to. Because A, they're gearing up here. We can actually... How many arc lockdowns are they running? Well, they're probably running Jackson as well, so... It seems wise to... Same old thing, Levy. Sneak door. Run. Or sneak door, run, same old thing, Levy. It's actually better. Hopefully not snare. Just in case. Oh, we don't have... Oh, dear. I'm an idiot. Keegan Lane. Yeah, let's take that out. We can't draw, so... Actually seems wiser to same old thing, Levy here. And last click. Let's run... Let's go R&D. Let's try and prevent them from getting anything here. So that was risky, and all in all a bad idea. At least they haven't boosted by too much, and we will try and start a bit of an R&D lock here. Newshound, that is annoying. And Salem's also annoying. So we got to keep our money game strong. They draw into Salem's as well. But with this on Levy, we can go back to doing a siphon, which is kind of funny. We don't have a counter on him because we wasted it, and I don't know what the command is to get it back. Draw, draw, install. So we can sneak door, run archives. We could run archives twice, but it does leave us at a bit of a risk. Keegan as well. Not just yet. Let's run archives. And then we will run R&D and hopefully get through. New sound, but it is a sentry, so we can break that. It's expensive though, which means only so many traces that we can win on the IP block. But again, we will see 2 cards. So now we kind of just keep hammering away until we hopefully find an agenda. Raven. Suddenly that Keegan Lane in hand is looking pretty dicey. And a hedge fund. Right, well that means we have to find the Keegan in this 1 and 3. And we do. So that was an important one. Special order can go. So Data Raven and then Salem's. So they do have Salem's now. They also have lots of money. And they've installed something here. So I think we've run archives. Get our money up. That could be useful. But if this is vanilla or something, then we are in trouble. Let's run R&D. It is a Raven. Okay. So obviously we have to wait for our mongoose here. Oops, not credits, tags. Yeah, if only you got credits every time you ran into Data Raven, that'd be a much better piece of ice for the runner. Okay, so we have to pay 3 in here. Then we have to pay quite a bit into this. But thankfully we still can get through. And now they can try and trace us here. Should probably shut down. Nah, it doesn't. Yeah, their heist is very, very small. Small but annoying and dangerous. Should possibly have sneak doored first to get this up to 4. And now we're starting to run aground. Because then we could have seen 3 cards. But as it is, only 6 agendas out. Any will do. 15 minutes breaking news. It's all good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that'll do it. So now we have left ourselves in a very bad position. So our opponent is a decent soul. So we have 6 more credits plus 3 more credits. So credit. Where are we at? 18? So we're at 20. And yeah, turning wheel will count up. Well, at least now it makes it easier to remove tags. But now what do we do? Using that Iron Marin counter is really coming back to hurt us. So Eater seems bad. I'm just going to say that. If it's a code gate over here, it's irrelevant because vanilla is behind it. So we don't need the Rex. What we do need is a way into R&D. And this is it then. So we can siphon them, but they'll have enough. We can siphon, same old thing, siphon, and that buys us a turn. Leaves us very, very tagged, which means we can't get in here. So really, so if we siphon, same old thing, siphon, we essentially can't win unless they draw something into HQ that just gets stuck there. We could draw, if we draw inside job, we do that. If we don't, I think we siphon, same old thing, siphon. Oh, no. Well, a siphon appears, which means that seems like what we're supposed to do. And that gets us very tagged, and then we just keep battering them until they crack. So yep, this is what's happening now. We are going to just keep hammering away here. So that's a siphon. Same old thing, siphon seems like a good idea, or even this siphon. Which is better? This one is better, actually. So yeah, we're going full-blown tag mode now and hoping to just lock this game at a stalemate almost. Good old classic Gabe. But when it comes to it, we will be able to see their entire hand with a turning wheel. And let's pitch. Gamble? The gamble seems the least useful. We might need to put Eater down again. I, in fact, should Crescentus the Data Raven at some point in time. So they kind of have to just take credits. Oh, they're going to slow advance. Nice. So they can next turn take a credit, advance, which would win them the game. Alternatively, if we siphon them for 1 credit, they can credit, advance. Which seems like the only thing we can do. So we can siphon, we can install this. Inside job does not do anything for us, so I think we just have to siphon. Do we even bother installing the same old thing? I think we do. So we could sneak door and see the entire hand, which might be a good idea. Then siphon. Then install this and this. One and two. Maybe I've left it another turn, but we will see. So they have another Navi in hand, which we will trash because we have loads of money, and it also gets stuff out of their hand. Enigma, which is fine, and Salem's, which is annoying because they can trash our siphon. We'll leave this. Oh no, we're siphoning them, of course. So let's do this. We take a tag, we derez it. Let's install same old thing and install Earthrise. Kind of not sure what we're hoping for with Earthrise, to be honest. Oh, I thought it was 5.3. Oh well, we did what we could. We almost had them locked down, but it exploded Palooza coming to the rescue. If it was a food, we were okay. Close one. Losing the corroder early obviously hurt us really badly. And yeah, then we started just running into things left, right, and centre. As I say, the influence is a bit all over the place. Levy was actually decent here, but in general, not all that good. But hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching.